Okay, now that we know how to get a sound out of the flute, this episode is going to be about holding the flute and finding your first note. I'm going to use C because C is one of the more difficult notes of this flute to produce, but also because I don't believe in starting on G. G is basic, very simple. But if you get the C and work your way down, it's easier to work your way back up, if you know what I mean. So in order to hold the flute, you got to grasp with your left hand. Your thumb should be in between. I usually recommend in between your first 2 finger holes, and your 3 fingers cover those holes. Same with the thumb, in between the first 2 on your right hand, and your fingers should go down. Okay, so now that we know how to hold it, keep your fingers close to the pinky keys, and you should be able to relax the flute and just support it with your thumbs. And of course, we rest on our chair lip. So our first note is going to be C. Okay, the first 3 holes are your left hand, the bottom 3 are your right hand, and that little dinky thing is your E flat key. Look at this very carefully. That's your C on the treble clef staff. It is the space, the 4th space, F, A, C. To play it on the flute properly, again, cover that hole and cover the bottom 2. And your E flat key. Hold the flute straight parallel to the floor. There's your C. Now, once you can get that nice and clean, work on just breathing whole notes. And if you have a metronome marker, set your metronome. If not, that's about the tempo you want to count at. And always blow 4, rest 4. And maybe do that like 5 or 6 times till you're comfortable. And then switch it up to quarter notes. And same thing with the 8th notes. Now, once you're comfortable blowing that, next we're going to work on tonguing, because this looks funny. When you're blowing a steady stream of air, if you let your tongue flick off your upper mouth, in the syllable tar too, you can tongue beautifully notes. So practice using your C over and over again, tonguing with 2 and Q and 2 and ta and ka and do and Q. And then the next note we'll learn is the B. Now we'll put the B and the C together.